think of the first things you want to say. We will wait for Kevin to finish texting.
Sorry, I'm typing.
If you want to, though, if you're not speaking this. If you need to go do something, go do.
Sorry.
No worries. Then you can get that taken care of. Positive energy, feeling good. Whenever the spirit moves you, first word you're going to say.
Okay.
What's the first word?
Who hates sharing? Oh, well, me too. I hate sharing so much that, in fact, it's very difficult for me to stand here today in front of all of you and give a speech. But as we are going to be classmates for the whole semester, so I think it's pretty important for me to share a few things about me, about myself. So today, I, Stacy Tran, second year of architectural interior design, going to tell you some information about my family and my studying abroad experience before I come to US.
Talk really quick. Let's go back to that top. The question was, now remember, did you want us to answer?
Yes.
So tell us that before. And remember, how did we say to tell our audience to participate? Because you did a little something like this where we started to. So you can say something like, by a show of hands. And then you're going to get individuals. However, here's an interesting thing that we just got to. Sharing has multiple meanings. I was thinking, how many of you like to share like with others? Like, Joey doesn't share food. No, like if you don't share, right? Like if you don't share. Or sharing about ourselves. How many of you don't like sharing about yourselves? Does that make sense? So will you try it again by gauging the audience and clarifying that word? Is that okay?
So I try to mix it like who hates public sharing.
I would just simply saying, like, by a show of hands, who doesn't like to share about themselves? Yeah. Okay. You want to try it again? Pretend like you didn't hear any of it. Okay, ready? Go ahead.
By showing hands, who doesn't like sharing about themselves?
And then you say,
Well, me too.
okay, how many people raise their hands?
A lot.
That's what you, so when we remember, we want to also refer to how many individuals have raised their hands. Looks like a lot of us. You're not alone, because I do too, right? Let's try it one more time.
By showing hand, who doesn't like sharing about themselves in public? Well, me too. Looks like there's a lot of you doesn't like sharing about yourself.
So we're going to have that in common. Right? So as long as you know what I'm talking, does this make sense to you?
Okay.
Does this make sense to the rest of the audience? That we always need to let them know if we're going to ask a question. And if you ask a question, make sure that you recognize that they answered it. That's it. So fantastic thesis. Will you give it one more time and then move into your first main point?
So I start again.
No, just at the thesis part. I think it's good for us to know about each other, and to do so, you're going to do what?
So today, I, Stacy Tran, the second year of architectural interior design, gonna share to you all about my family and my study abroad experience before I come to US. So first of all, in order for you guys to know more about me,
Just the guys?
you all.
You all. Sure. In order you
To know more about me, I think it'd be a great idea to start with sharing information about my family.
Great.
So I was born in a Chinese-Vietnamese family, and I have 4 older sisters and 2 older brothers who range from 35 to 45 years old. So it's like a whole previous generation. So as the generation gap is so big that sometimes I feel like I have 8 parents at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm very grateful for their assistance, because without them, there won't be who I am now. So next we're gonna move on to my studying abroad experience, so that you guys can know more about me. I stayed in France for 3 years since I was 3 years old, and after that, because there's a lot of pressure growing up with so many parenting, that's why I was extremely happy when I know that I will come to Singapore to get my high school diploma. So studying in Singapore was once in time life experience because I get to make so many international friends and I learned to live independently for the first time of my life. And at the end, I can have my own exhibition at the end after 3 years. And I got an academic award for IB Visual Art in higher level as well. It was very tough,
Yes.
but I'm very appreciative for the time I'm living in this island country so that I can be well prepared for my major in the future. So, in the conclusion, who hates sharing? I really hate sharing. But as you guys know that English is not my first, nor second, nor third, or fourth language. But I'm still be able to stand here in front of you all to share about my own information. So I hope that I give you guys more confidence, and I really look forward to hear about your amazing story as well. Thank you.